What's going on, guys? So in this video, what we're going to be covering is how to improve your lead quality with YouTube ads. Now, a lot of the reasons why some people switch to YouTube ads is in order to improve lead quality. And having your prospects watch a video before they can even click through to your funnel inherently does that. To some extent. Most niches that I run on YouTube that I run for clients, the clients say the lead quality is higher. That being said, there are a few things that you can do in order to directly improve your YouTube lead quality. So in this video, we're going to go into the 4 methods to improve your lead quality off of YouTube ads. Method number 1 is to disqualify in your ad. If there's a specific customer base, a specific prospect base that, let's say you're running a product or a service that depends on credit score and you can only accept certain credit scores. And if you're getting a ton of low credit through your ad, it is a very good idea to state in the actual YouTube ad, hey, this offer is only for people with credit scores of XYZ and above. I would include this in the early part of your video because a lot of people click through to your funnel before the video is over. So somewhere early on, you need to have disqualifiers. In fact, it can actually be part of your hook. For example, if you're running ads to agency owners and you only want agency owners doing 6 figures and above, you can state that in the beginning of the ad. Hey, if you're an agency owner doing 6 figures or above, I have something to show you, something like that. Doing this cuts out a certain percentage of people that don't qualify from even going to your funnel. So these next things that we're going to go into are more things you can do on the back end, but this on the front end cuts out a certain percentage of people that you don't even want going to your funnel anyway. So it's a very good thing to do. The next thing that we're going to do is if we're running ads to a survey funnel or a funnel with a survey in it, and I'll go into adding surveys here soon because it's a good idea if you don't have one. If you have a survey funnel, and I like to use Alchemy, that's my preferred software for surveys. What you can do is you can disqualify people directly on the funnel. So when you get down here, I'm going to hit edit. I'm only allowing a certain number of people through. If they answer certain questions wrong, I cancel their appointment. I cancel their lead submission. I don't even want to see it. The closers don't need to see it. Nobody needs to see the bad leads. So having a survey and then setting disqualifiers within the survey is massive. Now, this is if you're running ads directly to a survey funnel. If you're running ads directly to a regular funnel, let's say a call booking funnel for like an info product or coaching, then what you can do is just add a survey step. So before you allow them to book, you add a step that makes it so they have to fill out a survey. You can use Typeform. If you're going to embed the survey, I really recommend using Typeform. Alchemy isn't the best to embed. For whatever reason, when you embed the survey with Alchemy, it just doesn't work well. Some computers it won't load on mobile. It can look really janky. So if you're going to embed the survey on your funnel, I recommend using Typeform. It's really the best one. So the third method we're going to talk about to improve lead quality is only fire your pixel or the Google tag on leads that qualify. So if after you implement a survey to filter out the bad leads, you only want the Google tag to fire on the good leads. What this allows you to do is optimize only for the good leads. Because if you're only firing the pixel on the best leads, then Google and YouTube are only going to show ads to people like those, because you're only feeding it good data. So it's going to go out and find more people like the good data that you're finding for it. So the way I do this is Alchemy. Every software is going to be a little bit different. I redirect them to different thank you pages. Here I have a bad leads thank you page. This is just a blank thank you page. It says thank you, will be in contact soon. But it has no pixel, it has no tags, it has no anything. The other page actually has the Google tag on it. That way the conversion event fires, feeds the data back into Google, and thus helps my YouTube ads find more people like those winners. So that's method number 3, only firing the Google tag on your good leads. Now, method number 4 is income targeting. Now, on Facebook, a lot of people don't like to use income targeting. The income targeting used to, when it really existed, people were trying it out. It's pretty garbage. It doesn't work that well. On YouTube, on the other hand, it's not perfect, but it actually has a lot of utility, and it can work very well depending on what you're trying to do with it. So let's go into an example campaign. And the way you get to income targeting is you click on a campaign, you go down to demographics on the left, and then you go down to household income. Now, there's 2 things you're going to do here. You're going to set this blue marker to cost per conversion, and you're going to set this red one to conversions. And you're going to set data to all time. Now, there's a few different things you can do here. If you notice a ton of your data is coming from a certain segment, then you can just optimize for that certain segment. Now, some niches, lower 50 is going to be where you want to target. But it depends. If you're in a niche where quality matters a ton, like call booking funnels, info products, different things like that, then what you want to do is optimize for essentially everything else except the lower 50. In fact, if you're advertising an info product, you can start off with doing everything except the lower 50. If you're optimizing for a niche where lead quality doesn't matter that much, and all of your prospects are going to fall within lower 50, for example, different types of loans, auto insurance, different types of like workers' comp injuries, all these prospects are going to fall into the lower 50. Would you get higher quality targeting the upper 50? Yes. And if the back end conversions, meaning how many people you actually convert on the back end into whatever, higher tier service you're offering, if that's what matters, then you can eat the higher conversion cost and just optimize for higher 50. But if you want the cheaper conversions in those niches, optimize for lower 50. That being said, if you're in a niche where quality really matters, like info products, like coaching funnels, different things like that, high ticket services, you can run open at first, but very quickly you're going to notice a lot of your lower quality leads come from that lower 50, and you're probably going to cut it out pretty soon. A lot of people choose to launch with everything except the lower 50 selected. So lower 50, if you're in a niche where quality matters, I would also look at cutting out unknown. You can test this. You might want to launch with it just to see what the quality is like at first. But if there's a terrible quality difference with leaving unknown on, I would take unknown out as well. Because a lot of the population falls into the lower 50% of income. And if someone is presenting as an unknown income on Google, there's a good chance they're falling into that lower 50. So let's break this down. If you're in a niche where lead quality doesn't matter and lower 50 is a high performer for you, awesome. Optimize for lower 50. If you're in a niche where lead quality matters and you've run essentially open targeting on these demographics and you're having lead quality issues, cut out that lower 50. Just cut it out. That's most likely where your lead quality issues are coming from. And also, it's probably a good idea to cut out unknown as well. That's optional. It's something I recommend split testing, but it's definitely something that if you continue to have quality issues after cutting out lower 50, you can cut out unknown as well. So guys, those are the 4 methods to improve lead quality on YouTube. Like I said, YouTube inherently tends to have better lead quality, but doing these things in addition to that will get you massively higher lead quality. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you want to learn more about YouTube ads and ask me questions directly, I have a Facebook group you can join below for free. You can ask me questions in there. Every Wednesday, we go live at 7 p.m. and I'll answer your questions on those live calls. If you're interested in scaling your business, or if you're an agency and you scale other people's businesses with YouTube ads, I have a call. Book a link to book a call with me below. I offer a coaching program where I will take you from beginner to expert in YouTube ads and help you scale your business rapidly. If you want to see more videos like this one, they're over here to the right. If you want to see videos like this on a weekly basis, I produce about 3 or 4 videos a week. The most leading edge techniques I have in YouTube ads I put into this channel, so subscribe beneath this little square. That's it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. I'll see you guys in the next one.